to have you join us on Assets Television News. I am Eugenia Solomon. First, the headlines. President Tinubu sacks Mele Kyari, constitutes new board. Natasha storms hometown despite security warnings. And work resumes after summer break. And other news in detail. President Bola Tinubu has sacked the Group Managing Director of Nnpc, Mele Kyari, and board members, while he approved a sweeping reconstitution of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Nnpc Limited board, removing the chairman Pius Akin-Yelure. Special advisor to the President, Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, made the disclosure in a statement on Tuesday. The political drama in Kogi State took a new turn on Tuesday following a controversial visit by suspended Senator Natasha Akpotio-Duahan to her constituency, despite a state and police ban on rallies and restrictions on public gatherings. Akpotio-Duahan's visit, which came amid rising tensions in the state, prompted fierce reactions from both her political rivals and state authorities after she alleged a plot to assassinate her. Senate President Godswill Akpabio and Kogi State Governor Usman Ododo, heavily criticized the senator. While operatives of the Department of State Security have arrested two principal suspects involved in the killing of 16 Nigerians of northern extraction in Uromi, Esan Northeast local government area last week. According to a statement by the Chief Press Secretary to Governor Monday Okpebolo, Fred Itua, the suspects were arrested by operatives of the Department of State Services DSS in Uromi following credible intelligence. He noted that operatives of various security agencies were hunting for other key suspects involved in the unfortunate incident. In the latest development, the two principal suspects arrested by officials of the DSS have been transferred to Abuja, the nation's capital, for further interrogation and prosecution by the relevant authorities. The House of Representatives ad hoc committee investigating the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria over the 2024 Hajj exercise has found the commission guilty of infractions. Chairman of the member representing Jibia Keita Federal Constituency in Katsina State, Sada Soli, the committee has submitted its report outlining its findings and recommending reforms to prevent similar issues in future Hajj operations. Assets Television News will return after the break. Don't go away. You're welcome back. Now, Salah celebrations are done and dusted, and people are gradually returning to continue with their daily hustles. During the period, most shops were closed, while only a few were open. Roads that are usually busy looked deserted as most people traveled to celebrate with their families and loved ones. Now, normalcy gradually returns to city center as holiday makers trickle back. Recall that the federal government had declared 31st March and April 1st, 2025 as public holidays to celebrate Eid al-Fitr. On a foreign scene now, Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz says the military will expand its operation in Gaza and seize large areas of the territory, incorporating them into what he described as security zones. In a statement, Katz said the expanded operation aimed to destroy and clear the area of terrorists and terrorist infrastructure and would require a large-scale evacuation of Palestinians. It comes as local hospitals said at least 15 Palestinians were killed in the territory overnight. The Hamas-run Civil Defense Agency said first responders had recovered the bodies of 12 people, including children, from a home in the Khan Yunis area. Well, in the world of sports, Nottingham Forest moved closer to realizing their Champions League dream as Anthony Elanga's solo strike defeated his former club Manchester United. The winger, who joined United as a 12-year-old, sprinted 70 yards before finishing into the bottom corner to cut the visitors cold with an early winner. He joined Forest from United for £15 million in 2023 in search of regular football and continued his excellent season against his former club. Meanwhile, Arsenal winger Bukola Saka made a triumphant return from a 101-day injury layoff, scoring in his first game back to help the Gunners secure a 2-1 victory over Fulham in the Premier League. Well, with that sports story, we end the news. Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms for more updates and programs. On behalf of the entire news crew, I am Eugenia Solomon. Thank you for watching.